Hi, this is Kyle from Superconductive. I'm here to talk about the new expectation gallery for Great Expectations. So the new gallery has a few different goals. We want to support discovery as a library of expectation grows, which you can see the whole library is here. We want to celebrate and give credit to contributors, which we'll dive in a little bit more later, but you can see we're listing some of the creators and contributors in this table. And you'll see more when we dive into the expectation page. We want to focus community attention to where it's needed most by surfacing opportunities to contribute. So we'll dive in a little more there where you'll see more opportunities to make contributions to the project. And then lastly, we want Great Expectations to be the open and shared standard of data quality. We feel that this is a big step in that direction to make expectations more discoverable and to give more opportunities for people to create and improve expectations. So with that said, let's take a look at the product itself. So from the gallery page, you can see a whole list of all of our expectations in the library. Some that have been created by the core team of Great Expectations, and then others that have been created by contributors and people from the community. You'll notice that there'll be many names in some of these as they've sort of helped with bits and pieces of the expectation. So let's find an expectation. So you can search by a person. So you could search for yourself. In here, we'll search for someone that I know, Rex. So here's a fun expectation. There's a ton of people on it. So we'll click into that one. Expect column values to contain a valid email. So here, you'll see your expectation. This is the expectation page. So here's the expectation page. From here, you can see the expectation that you're on, what the maturity level is of the expectation. You can see the who's contributed to it, which links out to the GitHub. So we'll link out to your GitHub if you make a contribution to an expectation. We'll have some tags associated with it, and then we'll show what the backend support is for this expectation. So you'll see works in Pandas, works in Apache, but doesn't work in SQL Alchemy. So one of the reasons why this expectation is considered experimental, and there are some other attributes that it's missing that would make experimental. So we hope that we can get these expectations out of the experimental page by surfacing where contributions are needed. So here's an opportunity for a contribution. If you're someone who's very comfortable with SQL Alchemy or at least comfortable with adding SQL Alchemy to an expectation, you can search for the places where SQL Alchemy is not supported, and you can go and just knock out a bunch of these in expectations and add SQL Alchemy to these expectations. Same go for simple things. You can add short descriptions. Doc strings are super useful to add to expectations. We have renderers also, which, if you could become a specialist in specific renderers, it's super useful. And then examples. I think this is a great place to add a contribution, is to add in some example data and then some example tests to show how the expectations would react to certain batches of data. So that's the demo for the expectation gallery. We're looking for feedback on this project. So please feel free to reach out in our Slack if you have great ideas for the gallery itself. This list page is where we think we can make the most improvements, and we're going to be adding more detail to this list page. So keep an eye out for that. So thanks for watching my video. And again, please reach out if you have any feedback for the gallery. I'll see you on Slack.